Hello everyone, I am Trixie May Ponce and I am the reporter for the topic Cultivating Inner Peace. Now, how do we cultivate inner peace? First, we have the inner and outer transformations. The inner transformation inspires the outer work. Common example ani is ang ato ang self-confidence. When we are confident, a lot of work can be done successfully. Why? Do you think we would be able to stand or to succeed or to stand where we already are right now if dili pa ta confidence sa ato ang kagalingon? Example, achieving a goal. When we have goals to achieve, we are determined to conquer every obstacle that might come along the way. Na may times pud no nga kapuyon ta or malak of motivation, but if we transform ourselves into someone who overlooks negativity and focus on our goals, syempre maganahan jud tang mopadayon. Kung tapulan ta nga ganahan jud kay tang makabawi sa tong parents or family despite sa katapol, we choose to be motivated, which would later on inspire our outer works. Maganahan na ta mo trabaho, magkogi na ta, kay we are determined to reach our goals. So this explains that our inner transformations inspires our outer works. Next, an intimate connect exists between our inner state and what we do in our outer spheres. For example, making new friends. When we are eager to make new friends, syempre, ang atong ipakita ana is kabuotan jud. Lain pud kaayog mangaway tag-una para makapagog friend, di ba? Well, I am not saying nga magprinastik og kabuotan para mga amiga. My point is, when people see you as a good person, dali ra jud kanilang maduolan. Another thing is, when we find someone who has common interests as us, di ba makaingon ta nga, hala pareha miso, magkasinabot jud mi aning butanga. Pero, dili tanan friends have common interests. Others have very different interests, pero they have found comfort in each other. So, dili makita nato ang inner state. When you are facing problems in life, imong friend or friends will notice what's going on and will look for ways to cheer you up. This is because real friends care for each other even if they are also facing problems of their own. Bisag usahay maldita ka or sa puton, real friends will still see the goodness in you. Diba, og comfortable ta sa isa ka tawo, dali ra kay tang maka-open up nila, mag-rant about whatever, which would result to intimate connections or friendship. This consistency is the foundation of being a fully integrated person. In short, these transformations help us to feel connected to ourselves in a deeper way than normal. Next, what inner peace entails. So having inner peace is all about self-respect and recognizing your dignity as a human being. An important example is being true to your feelings and thoughts. Guys, it's always okay not to be okay. It's okay to get hurt, it's okay to fall down sometimes. You just need to know how to stand up again and how to heal yourself by not depending too much on someone else's. It's okay to fail, just don't lie to yourself. Just because nakaya sa uban doesn't mean nga kaya pud kaayo na nimo. Don't force yourself into something you know you aren't ready to take risk for. When someone asks you if okay ra ba ka, stop saying you're okay when you're actually not. Because you earn yourself a massive respect for making it this far. So when you feel tired or feel like you are not okay, say it. Don't deny it to yourself. Because telling yourself what you really feel helps you calm down, recharge, and fight again. Another characteristic is recognizing your own dignity as a human being. Example, our choice of clothing. Our choice of clothing is merely a reflection of who we are. Just because we are wearing tight shorts or backless dress slits doesn't mean we authorize people to judge us or sexualize our image. I know we all know that some blame us, girls, for wearing mga damit na kinulang sa tela. And I have also read a comment in an FB post before where a girl was raped. She was wearing simple shorts and t-shirt lang. And when I read the comment, grabe makabukal og dugo. It said na sala pa daw sa babae nga nung nag-short siya, nga kahibaw siyang naay mga tambay daw sa unahan nga mga hubog. Girls, let me remind you, it is not always about the clothing. Just because we wear sleeveless top doesn't mean we are distracting the boys na. Sometimes, boys just forget to teach themselves how to respect women, and that is not our fault. Boys will be boys, ika nga. Don't let us stop from wearing what makes us comfortable. Everyone, the thing about fashion is always comfort before style. So keep in mind that our dignity as human being is not judged by someone else's perspective. Second, this enables a person to face life's challenges with an inner equilibrium. Having an inner peace provides a calm state of mind. Why? Mahimutang ka if magsige kag huna-huna sa mga butang nga wala pa gani nahitabo. Take for example, overthinking. Mahilo na ta dili, di ba di? When you already value your worth and purpose, when you find calmness amidst life's chaos, you'll be able to conquer life's challenges. Dili na ka magsige huna-huna if makaya ba nimo or makalampos ba ka, kay when you already have inner peace, you are already confident enough to succeed. You are ready to face for whatever life is preparing for you ahead. Personal peace also suggests that we respond to negative actions directed to us in positive ways. So example, false rumors. Nakay nadunggan chismis about nimo nga, inganin ana. When you know nga, dili na siya mao. I think we all agree that people always hear the wrong side of the story and some would even believe, di ba? Bisag wa sila kainlan nimo, basta kay mabusog na sila sa chismis, sige, okay na, fire na. Nya, ikaw nga way paki, you know that you are matured enough already to argue against the false rumors about you, you would ignore, di ba? Why would you explain yourself to people who don't even know you? Why waste your time explaining to close-minded people? You don't owe them your time, you don't owe them any of your explanations because not everyone deserves to know or hear your story. So again, instead nga mutimang ka, muargue ka kay lagi dili na sakto lang gichismisan about nimo, you'll just let it die down. Because sometimes manggod, I have noticed na in our generation, speaking up for yourself is like adding fuel to the fire. Diba? Imbes you're just speaking up for yourself kasi nga they are wrong about you, pero instead nga maminaw sila nimo, they would see you as defensive. Nya og maghilom rasad ka, maingnan pud ka nga guilty. So, unsa man jud ay which is which, di ba? Mao ni siya ang personal peace suggests nga instead of makig-away pa ka about sa false rumors which are the negative actions, muhilom na lang ka kay kahibaw man kang sila sayo. No, you know yourself too well and dili na nimo sila if inga na ilang tan-aw nimo just because they believed a silly rumor. Forgiveness is a key to achieving inner peace. For instance, nagbuwag mo sa mong uyab kay nag-cheat siya. You would find it hard to forgive, diba? Betrayed by your love, lisod to move on. Why? Is it because love pa nimo siya or the memories you have had together sayangan ka? Could be, pero the main reason why people being cheated on can hardly move on is because they can't find it in their heart to forgive the people that hurt them in the first place. And if we can't forgive them because, hello, being betrayed by the person whom you trusted and promised not to hurt you is a long process of healing. But if we can't forgive them, mo nang mabitter ta. Sometimes, when we remember those people nga ni-betray nato, maglagot ta at the thought of them. When in fact, we were just hurt. We are just hurt. Hurt can turn into anger, and when that happens, that's when you can't find forgiveness in your heart. When you choose to forgive and not let anger or revenge overcome you, you will finally have peace. Mapito nang naatay gitawag nga closure to patch things up from where we have left those broken pieces. Forgive and forget. Although in some instances lisod jud kalimtan, pero when you forgive, it gives you serenity, peace of mind, kumbaga. Next, according to a Zen Buddhist master, obsessing about our wounds keeps many of us from experiencing the fullness of the present. Moni, giingon na stop holding on to your past. Because if you will keep on looking back at the past, you will miss the present. Sometimes sa kagustuhan natong malimtan ang kasakit, di ba magpakabisi ta, maglaag, unwind, and other activities nga makapabisi nato para makalimot ta. Sige kag sa una. How about ang imong karon? Are you not happy nga although your wounds from the past left you a scar, it somehow stopped the bleeding? It taught you a valuable lesson. All of us are like seeds, seeds of peace and violence. It is up to us what seed we will choose to nurture. What's important is we choose to nurture the seeds of negativity first before cultivating the seeds of peace. If we are peaceful and happy, you blossom a flower. So don't let those wounds hinder you from enjoying the present. Dili magsigingon nga, ingani ko sa una, nahadlok na ko mo try, blah blah blah. Because the past is far more different from the present. It doesn't mean nga ang sayop nimo gahapon, mausab na sad karon. So focus on the now and leave the past behind. A calm and wholesome state of mind has beneficial effects on health and physical well-being. Why? We all want happiness and do not want suffering. If we don't know how to control our thoughts and emotions when dealing with uncertainty, mo nang ma-stress ta, ma-pressure, and worse could lead to depression. But being calm and looking on the bright side helps our mind at ease. Finding solutions could never be too easy, but kebaw man pud ta nga samutjud kalisod if maratol ta, magpanic or mag-overthink. Daghan kay tag what ifs, and our body responds to the way we think, feel, and act. Conversely, feelings of fear and anger can be destructive to our health. Hence, learn to reduce the influence of negative emotions so we can have a happier and more satisfying life. Next, we cannot say we have inner peace while ignoring violent realities. Having inner peace can't be achieved by ignoring what's going on around you. Having inner peace is knowing when to deal and how to deal the harsh reality. Problems and downfalls exist in reality, and if you don't know how to handle those stressful situations, you may as well find your inner peace before going into the battleground. Daghan pa kaayo tag maagian, and sometimes our enemies can be ourselves. Mao na giingon nga, usahay kontra nato atong kagalingong hunahuna. If you don't know how to find calm in rough waters, we might as well drown. And a violent outer sphere will certainly affect. Matuman ka kagtuon if sabak kayong palibot. Maka-move on ka if napoy magsige og pahinumdum. This fact convinces us that it is best to work for inner and outer peace simultaneously. Because as we cultivate inner peace, we also need to nurture our aspirations and efforts to contribute to societal peace. My next assigned topic is caring for the earth. Our planet is incredibly gifted with resources that allow humans to survive. All we need to survive are the gifts from Earth, which are the air we breathe, the foods we eat, the water we drink, and the homes we run to for cover. Unfortunately, over the past years, we haven't done anything well enough to cover up for the loss of our planet. Instead ng give back ta, we took advantage of our Earth. As years pass, population continues to grow. The more people, the more necessity. So sige na tog pangayo, nalimot na taghatag balik. Sa kagustuhan natong mo evolve, mo innovate into greater things, nagaanam na og kawala ang resources. Earth is dying, and that's a fact. Indeed, humans are the true monsters here and not some fictional creatures. With that, here are environmental concerns to tackle about. Pollution, air, soil, and water haunts our place. Air pollution occurs when the air contains gases, fumes, dust, or other in dangerous amounts. Examples of harmful substances in the air are pesticides, nitrates, heavy metals, and gases from petroleum products from industry and transport activities. Water pollution is the contamination of water with harmful chemicals or other foreign substances. These pollutants include fertilizers and pesticides from agricultural activities, sewage from households, and lead, mercury, and heavy metals from chemical and industrial processes. Next, global warming is caused, among others, by the combustion of fossil fuels such as oil and coal and the burning of forests. Cutting down trees destroys the natural means to remove carbon from the atmosphere. The biggest carbon emitters in the world are the United States, the European Union, China, Russia, Japan, and India. Next, deforestation. Cutting of forest trees destroys the habitat of animals, causing the extinction of rare species. It is responsible for the deterioration of water quality and supply, devastating floods, air pollution, global warming, soil erosion, and resource shortage. Last is desertification. Desertification is the cause of human activities that are inappropriate farming practices, overgrazing, and deforestation. Two obvious consequences of the problem is food insecurity and the loss of livelihood. And those are the dangers concerning our planet. We all have a common home. We all breathe the same air and live on the same land. But sometimes we forget to return the favor. We complain too much of the pain caused to us by others, but when did we ever hear the outcry of our Mother Earth? Despite our monstrosity, she still gave us everything we have asked for: a comfortable home, a comfortable place to wander. We are so busy evolving that we forgot the earth is already suffering. Let us all remember the earth can live without humans, but we cannot live without the earth.